Hi, this is Tina with Eclectic Treasure Hunter. I've been wanting to come out with this video for a long time, and I finally just said, let's do it. Let's get it done. I'm tired of trying to wait for the right setting, the right hair, the makeup, the whole things that make us go crazy thinking it has to be just perfect the first time. We want to make that perfect first impression. And although I am going to learn how to edit and I am going to wear makeup some days and have better hair and wear a cute outfit, because I do like those things, that's not me every day. So this has to be something I can do on a regular basis without it being a big production, because my life is busy just like everybody else. So here I am. Let's see how well this goes. Who knows? I may not ever see the light of YouTube, but we'll give it a shot. Anyway, my name is Tina, like I said, and I have been collecting vintage and old weird things all my life. I've always gravitated toward just interesting stuff. Let's just put it that way. I think the biggest thing I enjoy the most is the mid-century modern, and I attribute that to one of my aunts. She had this mid-century modern house unlike any of my family had. It was a tri-level. It had all the gadgets, and I think it was like a turquoise blue appliances in one of her kitchens. She had two, and it was just a neat house. And she played bridge, and she was in the bridge club, and she had all the dishes and the knickknacks that were just really neat. I just enjoyed going to her house, and it was just an interesting, she was a fun and funny lady as well. But I've always liked going to flea markets and to auctions and things, and finding those odds and ends at the best deal I could possibly find. So I decided I'm going to give this a shot. This is something that I have such a passion for, that I know many of you do. Watching all the other YouTube video people out there and the people that watch their videos, I feel like this is such a great community, and I really am happy to be a part of it in just a small way. So here I am. I'm going to go through a haul I got over the weekend for the first flea market of the season in my area. I was excited to hear about it, and it was a beautiful day. I will say you will see stuff here. I live in an apartment, so there's stuff. I'm really trying to figure out the whole inventory and storage and stuff. So please, enjoy my stuff. Some of it is yet to be inventoried. Some of it is inventoried. Some of it is actually inventoried and up for sale. Some of it is mine and it's not going anywhere. And I always want to look the wrong way, but this back here is mostly my barware. Like I said, I'm mid-century modern. Most of that stuff is going to stay. But anyway, that is a little bit, and I am covering a mirror behind me. It is anchored to the wall, so I'm not taking it down, but I'm trying to cover it so it doesn't get a glare. So until I figure out this whole setup better, this is kind of what it is. Let's start with the haul. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Hager. This is a Hager pottery piece. I really love Hager. I like a lot of, they have a lot of very unique stuff. And this is one of its, I'm not up on all the years, and I don't want to sound like I'm knowledgeable about it when I'm not. I'm familiar with it. This I do know is an earth wrap vase by Royal Hager. And I'm going to try to do some good camera work here for you so you can actually see what I'm showing you, and hopefully the light. And please ignore my nails. I did some cleaning and they're kind of all raggedy. But this is a really nice piece of earth wrap pottery, and I really do have a love for pottery. And I mentioned McCoy, and that's kind of where I probably started my pottery collection, was with McCoy at some auctions. I picked up a few pieces, didn't know anything about it, just kind of loved some of the quirkiness and some of the, and they had beautiful pieces as well, but I do enjoy the pottery very, very much. At this same booth, I found a fairy lamp, and I'm sure, oops, there's still tape and stuff on this. I'm sure I'm not doing this justice. In the daylight, when I saw it on the table, I was like, oh my God, look at that pretty fairy lamp. I have not done any research on it yet. I don't know who makes it. It's got a very pretty blue, and it's probably not picking up in the light of my apartment very well. Still has some tape on it. But it was very, very pretty in the sunlight, and I have yet to find a chip or crack or anything on it. I have not cleaned any of this stuff yet. It's fresh, still fresh from the flea market. Also at this booth, and I'm sure y'all do this, bundle, 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 negotiate. They expect you to kind of negotiate a little bit. Just don't be insulting. Just don't be insulting about it. You all know what I'm talking about. Here was a really pretty frosted, and I don't know if it's really picking up the pink, but this is a pink frosted bunny. I don't know who made it. Bunny on a basket. I liked it because it wasn't huge. It was small. And I thought, well, I like the frosted glass. I think it's pretty. And it is a very pretty pink, and I hope it shows up a little bit on the camera. Another item I found, and that gentleman gave me, no, you'll probably get mad because I really probably am not going to give you pricing because I don't remember all of it clearly. I do remember writing some of this stuff down. Obviously, I need to know how to price this stuff, but I did do a lot of bundling, and I want to say there was $4 on the fairy lamp, $5 on this Hager piece, and I think this was like a couple of dollars, somewhere in there. I also ran across in a booth next to him this cute little cream and sugar set. I'm trying to figure out what hand's doing what. Okay, that hand's doing this and this hand's doing this. Everything. You just don't realize how much it takes to work in front of a camera. All you other YouTube people make it look so much easier. So I thought this was pretty, and I don't know if the light is glaring too much. I set up this extra light because my apartment's on the bottom floor, and it's kind of half underground, so my lighting is really dark. I don't have very good lighting at all. But this set, let's see if the light will pick it up or the glare. Trying. This set I thought was very pretty. It was only $2 for the set, and it is Cavalier Eggshell Homer Laughlin USA, and there is a number, and my glasses are steaming up. I can't see. Perimenopause. Do I need to say more? Okay, you're seeing the sheen. The sheen coming off of me. Jesus, this is going to be the worst YouTube video introduction ever. Oh well, we're going with it. So anyway, back to this pretty piece of Homer Laughlin, creamer and sugar. set, no chips or cracks. I thought it was very pretty. $2. I didn't even negotiate. I thought, book a piece. I'm not even negotiating. That's very nice. And I didn't see any damage on it. There's a little wear on some of the gold trim, but that's normal. That is normal. I love my figurines. I love planters, tins, trays, pottery. I love it all, okay? But I found these two dogs, and I thought they both kind of ticked off. I'm going to have to watch my mouth on here. I thought they both looked kind of ticked off. You know, like, I had a bad day. Somebody ticked me off. I don't know what went on. I think somebody took his bone. He looked sad and upset, like it was somebody that he loves, but he's still mad at him, you know? So anyway, I don't know who the makers are for sure. I want to say this one is probably Japan, but there isn't any marking. And this one I'm not sure, but it's definitely, both of them are well done. I believe Schnauzer, probably some sort of terrier, but I think they're both very well done. Very nice. No chips. You know how the tips of their ears a lot of times. Great condition. I got this, and these two items with this bundle. Bundle. How many times am I going to say that today? This is a cute little card holder, and I love playing cards, so I kind of want to keep it for myself. I think it looks really cute. It is, see, I need my glasses, OPCO, patent pending, and well, it was marked $4, but I bundled the deal. Zanesville, Ohio. Okay, so yeah, card holder, and I bundled all four of these items together. The gentleman, he was fun. He was like, yeah, I'm here to not take stuff home. So I love trays and metal tins, and I hope I'm not shaking the table too much, because I am sure I'm messing up the camera if I am. It's going to be a shake it. Anyway, I love tins and trays, metal trays. I'm trying to catch this without glaring. And I saw this, and I thought that was really sweet. I don't know if it's how particularly old it is. I think it's vintage. I think it's at least 20 years old. It looks aged. You kind of get that sense of stuff, but things fool you. But I thought it was cute. Had a really nice turquoisey blue, which is I like personally, but is also very popular right now. And the black and the white and the fairies. I thought it was really cute, and a nice little size too. So I got all four of these in a bundle. I know it was less than $20 because this was toward the end of the flea market. Words, Tina, help. Toward the end of the flea market, and I was getting a little in the dough. So I know I had less than $20 on me at the time, and I think I wrote some stuff in my book over here. And, I probably should have looked at that before I started this video, but that's not how I roll very often. All right. Another thing I picked up as I was talking, while I'm talking about trays, I found this tray. Again, I don't necessarily think it's all that old, but it's still in really good condition. It's got a pretty, the light's probably not picking it up really well, but it's a creamy with a green tinge to it. It doesn't sound pretty, but it is pretty. The flowers are in good shape. And I bundled this with a homemade aggravation board, and I don't know if you guys that play board games are familiar with aggravation. It's a marble game. And I love it, and I play with my daughters this game, and my oldest daughter's getting married soon. She's living on her own, and I saw this board that was handmade, very well done, and so I picked it up and bundled it and gave it to her, gave the board game to her, and she was thrilled to have her very own aggravation board, because my aggravation board my father made, and I'm not giving it up. So my father's passed away now, so it means even more. So the next little batch of stuff let's say the word, bundled, was this little stack here. And I'm sure most of you remember Holly Hobby. I found this Holly Hobby game. The lady said it was all there. Let's hope. I haven't looked through it yet, but I don't know about you, but I had a friend that had the whole Holly Hobby shebang. She had the canopy bed with the Holly Hobby canopy, and the Holly Hobby bedspread with the shams, and just the whole 9 yards. It was very cute, and I was a little envious. I always wanted a canopy bed when I was growing up. Never got one. Still don't have one, but it's okay. I'm over it. Yeah, I am. Anyway, paper dolls, kind of cool. She kind of threw this in. I had it in my hand, and I was looking at some stuff, and she kind of shot me a price, and it included this, so why not? Little doll, paper doll, has not been opened. I like this unopened. You're going to see another unopened. I saw Misty with Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. Can't believe I stumbled over that, as much as I watch her channel, and I love her channel, and many, many others. Scott from the Old Curiosity. And I don't want to insult anybody. I won't go any further, but I watch many of you, and I think you guys are all fantastic. So thank you. This kitty here is super cute. The bag has not been opened. I peeked in there. It does look like it's what it says it's supposed to be. And if you look at the ears, if it's picking it up, it looks like there's little feathers. And so it's white with pink and feathers and a pink bow, and it's the honeycomb. I think it is adorable. And so yeah, I thought that was pretty cute. I think somebody else is going to like it too, I hope. Now this is what I was really looking at when the lady came up and I had things in my hand, and she shot me a price. I love books, but I love this. Goodbye Tonsils. I'm sure you guys have seen something like this before, but I had not seen a Goodbye Tonsils little golden book. And I just thought it was the neatest thing. And I loved it. And it's in excellent condition until I got a hold of it. No. But look at that. Look at that. No, look, she's going under the knife, people. But somebody must have been getting their tonsils out. And I thought this was the sweetest part, because it said, and I won't say their last names, but it says Teresa from Nanny, March 1972. And that's the only date I can find in this. So I was 2 back then. So do the math. That, I thought that was just the neatest thing, to see something about tonsils in here. And the nurses with their nurses' caps. You don't see them wear. Well, actually, there is, in my town, there is a hospital that the nurses will still wear their caps and stuff here and there. But anyway, I thought that was really neat. And she bundled. That's going to be my word. well, if I ever get popular enough to get merch, that's probably going to be one of my things. Anyway, down, I think, to the very end. I hope I didn't make this too boring and long and frustrating for y'all, but hey, got to start somewhere. All right, for all you Pyrexers out there, great. I like Pyrex. I don't particularly, I have some Pyrex. I don't necessarily collect it or sell it unless I see it when I'm digging through an estate sale and there it is and I can bundle it with a bunch of other stuff. Bundle. We're going to have a drinking game someday with that word. I'm going to lose big time. Anyway, class bake. How many class bakers out there? That doesn't sound right, did it? Look. I know it's not exactly primo box condition, but it's the box. That's what got me. That's what, I don't really know much about glass bake either, but glass bake all over this box. I have no idea how old this is. It's number 224. I think it says 2. It's an oval casserole and knob cover. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Still has the little, I really don't know how old this is. Maybe I'm excited for nothing. Maybe it's not that old. But I just think it's really cool. I'm not going to say that Class Bake's the underdog. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think there's a lot of great stuff out there that are made by more than just Pyrex. And I wouldn't mind being a little bit of a glass bake person. I've actually found some other I think I'm probably going to say something and embarrass myself later on down the line, so I probably just will keep my mouth shut. But I have some other stuff for sale on my eBay that somebody was trying to school me on about, and I did some more research on, and I think there's a lot more out there by McKee and obviously Fire King, Anchor Hawking. There's just a lot out there that all have really good product and really nice stuff. So anyway, I got a good deal with this because I put it with some other things. I thought it was neat, new in the box. I won't bore you anymore with that, but I was pretty stoked about that. Same table. I just think that her hands were very elegant. The vase. I can see this sitting on a dresser or a vanity with makeup brushes in it. I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what else could go in it. It didn't appear to have any chips or cracks on it. It's got a nice soft pink shading to it. Looks like all the petals and everything were there. This petal here kind of threw me, but it's glazed over, so I think it came that way from the manufacturer. There isn't any markings on it. Somebody probably knows, probably Japan, but I think it's beautiful. I think it would look great on a vanity with those makeup brushes and stuff. I'm going to leave these to the last. We'll come back to that. Again, I love books. I'm collecting a few of my childhood books. I love to read, but I love things that have just really pretty covers on them. Sometimes the insides are not all that glorious. And that's pretty much what all the birds kind of look like, but, well, not exactly like that, but the same coloring and tone. But it's in good shape, but the cover itself is just really nice. And that came from the lady. This, unfortunately, the box has gotten a little beat up, but this, oh, the light, Barnyard Puzzles. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And all the puzzles are in here, and I tried to count them earlier, but they don't have like a backing behind the puzzle. Do you know what I'm saying? They're just, the puzzle falls right out. But let's see if I can lift this one up. There, I think there's 4 in here altogether. But look at that. I don't know, how do I want to do this? One of them came out of its frame, but I believe all the pieces, yeah, that one's going to come out too. And I'm trying to figure out how I would display those, because you want to display them, you want to see them. But I think this would be neat as heck at Thanksgiving to put out and display. So I'm sure there's a way to do it. And then there was the duck one, I think, that was on the cover and it came out, and then there's another one behind it. But it appeared that all the pieces were there, like they had never actually been, they kind of fall through, played with. So I was pretty stoked. This one I think would be cute in the summertime. Let's see. But it has the Brookside Farm, fresh eggs, fresh veggies for sale here. I thought that was really neat. And I didn't see it. It does New York, made in USA. Oh, Roman numerals. I'll say them, but I don't know them. MCMXLIX. I'll say it one more time. MCMXLIX. And if anybody ever does view this YouTube video and would like to drop a comment, I'd like to know what that Roman numeral stands for. I mean, I can look it up, but I'll just forget. But I thought it was neat, and I think somebody else will as well. Now, getting down, I saved my very, very favorite for last. So I've got a few more items here. This chalkware fish. It's kind of bundled. Bundle! Drake! Wish I had one right now. This chalkware fish, great condition. Love those lips. I remember my aunt had these fish, and I will see if I can find some more fish to go with this, because fish go in schools, right? So I know there's more that goes to that. This was also with it, and again, I need to clean these. There's some sticker marks on it. But this one, see if I can hold it and actually show you. I thought it was really cool. It's kind of got that creamy with a nice blue. I'm not sure what kind of blue that you want to call that. And it has some iridescence to it. But it is a wall pocket. So it's not just something that would go up on your wall, but you could put, wait for it, air plant, an air plant in it. And it is, pick it up there. It is Tropic Treasures by I know you guys know what this is. Watch my glasses steam up. Carmichael Craft. Ceramic Craft cheese. Tina, learn to read. Ceramic Craft. San Clemente, California. Pretty cool. I liked it. I'm sure. Ooh. Yes. Okay. And the grand finale, and enough of this video, right? Can you see her? Isn't she precious? This little bitty baby mermaid. Isn't she the cutest little thing? Her little bum up in the air. Do you remember if any of you had kids and your kids would sleep like that sometimes with the bum up in the air? Such a cute thing. My oldest daughter did that. I don't think my youngest did it very much. Isn't she cute? Probably my big fat hands, probably. I don't dare hold her by just a finger. I'll drop her and break her. Look at that little peaceful look on her face. hope the camera's picking that up. Her little ponytail. Anyway, I saw her and I was just like, oh my gosh, there they are. I know they usually have more than one, so I'm assuming probably the other one was lost or broken, but she was still in great shape. So I had to do some shopping at that booth. Well, thanks. If you hung in to the end, thank you very much. Hopefully this won't be the last, and who knows, I'll have some other treasures to share with you, and I probably shook this table so much that it's going to make everybody sick to watch, but and I'll try to show you around all my places. I've got stuff kind of stuffed here and there. I do try to keep it livable. But thanks again. This is Tina with Eclectic Treasure Hunter, and I hope you guys all have a great day or evening, whatever it is at this point.